In the heart of Nairobi, nestled between the busy city streets and the distant whispers of opportunity, stood Nairobi Modern University, a vibrant hub of youth, ambition, and unapologetic self-expression. No uniforms, no limits, only bold styles, bold dreams, and even bolder secrets. Among the buzzing lecture halls and colorful campus clubs, two names echoed through corridors and common rooms like competing beats in a song: Faith Mwende and Favor Omakwe. Faith was 20 years old. Her beauty was undeniable: soft caramel skin, almond eyes that sparkled like dew at sunrise, and full lips that curled gently when she smiled. She dressed with grace, often in body-hugging jeans, floral tops, or long skirts with stylish crop jackets. Her hair, always neat, either in braids or a sleek ponytail. She walked quietly, but her beauty was loud. Yet, despite all the admiration, Faith carried a silent burden. Her figure petite, small breasts, small buttocks. While compliments about her face were endless, the attention she craved from campus boys always floated past her, toward someone else. That someone was Favor Omakwe. Favor was 21. What she lacked in facial beauty, she made up for with the kind of body that could stop time. Thick thighs, wide hips, a tiny waist, and a chest that demanded attention. When she walked, the ground beneath her heels seemed to respond. Heads turned. Boys whistled. Girls whispered. Favor dressed to kill. Always in high-waisted jeans, short tops, or tight dresses that screamed confidence. Her friends, Chichi, Lola, and Anita, matched her curves and style, moving as a flawless, unapologetic clique. Whenever they entered a classroom, it felt like a performance. Boys' necks twisted. Conversations paused. Even the lecturers noticed, though they tried not to. But deep inside, hidden behind the perfectly done lashes and bold red lipstick, Favor felt something she could never say aloud. She wished she looked like Faith. Yes, Favor, the most physically admired girl on campus, hated looking in the mirror. She saw thick eyebrows she had to shape daily, a flat nose she often contoured, and acne scars she covered with layers of makeup. And every time she saw Faith laughing gently in the corner of the library, she wished she had that face. But Faith didn't know. Instead, she admired Favor from a distance. She stalked her Instagram page, saved her photos, and secretly tried squats and hip-lifting workouts in her room. She had even started wearing waist trainers, hoping one day her curves would match Favor's. Faith tried not to be jealous, but envy is a quiet seed. It grows even in the kindest hearts. Their lives continued like this, close enough to observe each other, but never speaking, until the day everything changed. It was a Tuesday morning when Mr. Okello, the charming young psychology lecturer, walked into Lecture Hall 3. The class was buzzing with energy, and as usual, Favor and her squad made a late entrance, heels clicking, hips swaying. Faith sat in the middle row, notebook open, pen ready. Her eyes met Mr. Okello's briefly before drifting, as they always did, to Favor's strut. But something was different this time. Mr. Okello paused. He cleared his throat. Today, we'll discuss the psychology of self-perception and identity. How do we see ourselves, and how does that affect who we become? Faith felt a chill. Favor blinked, and the room grew quiet. As Mr. Okello continued, Faith scribbled something in her notebook. If you could become someone else for a day, who would you be? That night, campus buzzed with the monthly cultural night, a fusion of fashion, dance, and spoken word. Faith decided to attend. She wore a wine-red off-shoulder top and a flared skirt that complemented her tiny waist. Janet, her best friend, hyped her up. "You look fire, girl," Janet smiled. "Any guy with a brain will look at your face and fall in love." Faith smiled weakly. Across campus, Favor slipped into a black velvet jumpsuit that hugged her figure like skin. Her makeup was flawless, lips painted in glossy purple, and her heels 6 inches tall. She joined her girls and entered the event like queens returning to their throne. But as the music blared and lights danced across the walls, Favor watched Faith laughing with Janet, her natural beauty glowing. Favor felt it again, that ache in her chest. She turned away quickly. Later that evening, a spoken-word artist took the stage. Her hips scream power. Her face whispers pain. But in the mirror, she sees her scars again. The words stabbed Favor. In a moment of vulnerability, she stepped outside alone. To Faith's shock, she saw her. Alone. Vulnerable. Crying. She hesitated, then walked toward her. "Favor?" she asked gently. Favor turned. For the first time, the mask dropped. "Do you think I'm ugly?" Favor asked. Faith froze. "What? I know what they say. What they stare at. But do you think I'm ugly?" Faith swallowed hard. "I think you're confident. And bold. I admire that." Favor laughed bitterly. "You admire me?" "Faith, I'd trade all this," she gestured to her curves, "for your face." And just like that, the secret envy was exposed. They sat together on the steps. Two girls. Two extremes. One truth. And then, Favor told her the truth. "I wasn't always like this," Favor began. "I was slim. Flat. Just like you. I used to get bullied in high school. So when I got to campus, I changed." "How?" Faith asked softly. "Surgery. I met a man, older, rich. He offered to help me. Said I could become anyone I wanted. I had breast implants, hip and buttocks injections, even a waist sculpting session in Turkey. All funded by him." Faith's mouth fell open. "But there's a price," Favor whispered. "The implants sometimes hurt. I get infections. I can't jog or sit too long. And he controls me. He owns me." Faith's eyes welled up. "I never knew. Because I never told anyone. Everyone just sees the outside." They sat in silence, two worlds finally colliding. Then Favor looked at her. "Promise me something." "What?" "Don't try to become me. Be you. Your beauty is what I've always wanted." Faith nodded slowly. That night, the envy dissolved. The truth set them free. Weeks passed. Faith joined the debate club, where her voice shone. She started a YouTube beauty channel focusing on natural skincare and confidence. Her subscriber count grew. Boys noticed, but now for her confidence, not just her looks. Favor began therapy with Miss Aking's help. She cut ties with her sponsor and started advocating for body positivity. She even gave a powerful TEDx talk at campus titled, "The Cost of Curves." Both girls became forces of change. They taught others what they had to learn painfully. You are enough. By the end of the semester, a new wave swept across Nairobi Modern University. Not of curves, nor of flawless faces, but of authenticity. Because everyone has something they wish they could change. But sometimes the most beautiful thing is simply being real. The end.